Should Poco F1 users update to the Poco X3 Pro or to the Poco F3 and the Xiaomi Mi 11X, whatever you want to call this? Hey peeps, what's up? Manji here, back with another video, a different kind of video. Poco F1 users, should you upgrade or update to the Poco X3 Pro or to the Xiaomi Mi 11X or the Poco F3, whatever you want to call this device? So in the middle, we do have our beloved Poco F1. On the left, Poco X3 Pro, and on the right, the Mi 11X or the Poco F3. It is the same device sold under different brands in different regions. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, right now I am running Oxygen OS 11 on the Poco X3 Pro, and both the other devices, which is your Poco F1 and the Mi 11X or Poco F3, are running MIUI 12. So if you're looking for a device which has a good camera, then neither the Poco X3 Pro nor the Mi 11X are gonna cut it for you. Why? That, my dear friends, is because both these devices are using the Sony IMX582, which is the same sensor which you had on the Redmi K20 Pro. The camera quality on both of them is just average. It goes down as the natural light goes down. Poco F1 users, I think we are looking for something of a gaming device. But before we get down to that, what if you want a phone with a good camera? Then my personal suggestion to you is to get the Redmi Note 10 series. They do have good, better cameras than the Sony IMX582 sensor. So we can move the Poco F1 out of the way for now and talk about both these devices. So this here, Poco X3 Pro, this guy is a heavy beast. This is a heavy device, no doubt about that. Design wise, I think it is okay, not super great. This here is a light device and it is slim. Design wise, I think this looks more premium. This one, the Poco X3 Pro, is on the heavier side as well. This is above 200 grams and you can feel the difference. It's not that the difference is not much. You can feel the difference when you hold both these devices in your hand. Next up, this one here has 120 Hz LCD panel. This one here has again 120 Hz AMOLED panel by Samsung. The panel here is not perfect, remember that. This one has variable refresh rate. This one does not have variable refresh rate. Speakers on this one are the back rattles. The back rattles on this one at maximum volume. This one, no such issue. Fingerprint scanner, both of them have the fingerprint scanner on the side. They are very fast, comparable I would say. Front camera, 20 megapixel sensors on both. This one has a smaller punch hole, this one has a bigger punch hole, but this one has a ring around the camera, which I personally do not like. Then Poco X3 Pro has the advantage of the headphone jack and the micro SD slot. This one has no headphone jack, no micro SD slot, but the frame on this one does look much better. Even though it is plastic, you do have a silver trim. And in my opinion, the Poco F3 or the Xiaomi Mi 11X, whatever you want to call it, is a better looking phone any day. Next up, we can talk about the processor. So this one here has the Snapdragon 870. This one here is the Snapdragon 860. None of them are like super new, brand new processors. Both of them are just overclocked processors. This one is like overclocked 855. This is an overclocked 865. So 2-year-old processor, 1-year-old processor. Better GPU on the Poco F3 or the Xiaomi Mi 11X. When it comes to gaming, Poco F1 users are looking for a device which has great specs, right? This one does it. 90 FPS PUBG, this guy starts heating up. I'm not saying warming up, I'm saying heating up. Especially near the camera module, both the back and the front, they heat up super bad. In my experience, in my tests, 90 FPS PUBG on this one is not playable. Do note we are not using like official method. We are using a workaround to enable it, but this one, Poco F3 Mi 11X, performed better in 90 FPS PUBG. Yes, it does get warm, same place near the camera module, it does get warm. Front also gets a bit warm, but it's warm. It's not like super hot and uncomfortable to hold. Moving over to custom ROMs. Both of these devices will have great custom ROM support, no doubt about that. This one already has some custom ROMs. This one also has great custom ROMs already available. So with respect to custom ROM support, both of them will be the same. Which one do I recommend? Me personally, I would recommend you the Poco F3 or the Mi 11X, but with a star. A star means conditions apply. What is my condition? My condition is you pay 25 grand for this phone, not 30k. At 30k, I don't recommend the Poco F3 or the Mi 11X. At 25k, I can recommend it. And you do have some offers going on right now wherein you do get some discount right away, and then if you can somehow arrange for a HDFC card, you can get this guy for around 25k. This one no offers right now, it's at like 18 or 19k. So for 6k more, I am getting a better processor, better GPU, AMOLED panel, not variable refresh rate, but it is better than an LCD panel. Also slimmer device, better looking, and I would say this one would be more future proof, not with respect to 5G. 5G in India, OEMs selling 5G in India is a scam. Different video, but future proof in the way that this is more powerful and it's gonna last longer. This one is like a 2-year-old processor. Who knows how long Qualcomm and Poco will support this. With a Mi device, I think you should be safe with at least 2 Android updates. Poco device, who knows how many Android updates they are gonna give you. And another thing I would like to mention is if you buy this device, do note it has some green tint issues in the screen. So my personal recommendation to you is to get it from Amazon, because you would have better luck returning the device to Amazon in case you run into any issues or you do not like the device. And I'm pretty sure if you buy it from the Mi store, you won't have the same luck. They would give you a run for your money. You'll have to go to the service center, prove all those issues. I think that is where Amazon is much better. So again, in my opinion, if you can get the Poco F3 or the Mi 11X for 25k, it is worth an investment. Those of you who have some more money and you are not into custom ROMs, then the iQOO, I don't know how to pronounce it, I think it's iQOO. Then the iQOO 7 is a much better device. Do note it has OIS on the camera, which is missing on both of these devices, and the camera is much better than you have on this one. So if iQOO 7 had custom ROM support, then I would have skipped the Mi 11X or the Poco F3, but unfortunately I love my custom ROMs, which is why I had to bring a new device to the channel. But otherwise I would have definitely gone for the iQOO 7. But for now, Poco F1 lovers, we love our raw power custom ROMs, so Mi 11X at 25k is a great buy. And if you want to help the channel, feel free to use the link in the description of the video to buy the device. You're gonna pay the same price whether you use the link or not, and no one is forcing you to use the link, just saying. Call it a shameless plug, but it is what it is. And that will do it for this video. Hope my video helped you. Likes, shares and subscribes are appreciated. Feedback and comment more than welcome. See you when I see you.